Assalamualaikum. Today we will be presenting our critical article analysis on global human resource management issues, focusing on the challenge and opportunity for HRM in a globalized world. First, let me introduce our group member, Wan Hakimi, Tai Wan Jing, Gan Yuling, Gan Min Yu, Chu Chi Min, Malani, and myself, Muhammad Al-Farisi. Now, we start with the article key message. HRM is at the center of the globalization driven by change in technology, labor laws, and cultural expectation. However, HR practice can be fully standardized due to local context. That's where Krama's frameworks helps, like macro level includes legal and cultural force, meso level focus on internal organizational network, and micro level looks at individual experience and emotions. In this new era, HR must be both globally aware and locally responsive. Next, in this article, the authors discuss how globalization has transformed HRM over the past 3 decades. Organizations today are expanding across borders, and HR departments are expected to adapt to different business environments, legal systems, and cultural norms. The article explained that HR practice in some multinational companies are becoming standardized, especially in areas like technology usage and reporting structure. However, other companies prefer a localized approach to requirement, training, and communication, tailor HR to fit local values and expectations.
Applying HRM concept. In this slide, we analyze how the article related to the key concept from human resource management. First, under the recruitment and selection, we highlight how McDonald's adapt its hiring strategy depending on the country, reflecting local preference and exception. For the performance management, Toyota apply different feedback style to suit the different cultural environment. Under training and development, we look at Maybank, which adjusts soft skill training based on the local needs. Finally, in digital HRM, we noted how Genting adopt HR technology across different regions while ensuring compliance with the local news. Overall, we combine the theory, opinion, and practical insight to evaluate and suggest the improvement to the article. Theoretical firm network. This slide focus on the theoretical firm network we apply in our analysis. We use hosted culture dimension to show how companies like AirAsia change their communication approach depending on the culture they operate in. Next, Irish HR model was applied to public bank, which demonstrate both strategy and administrative role in its HR practice. We also use the resource-based view, where we note that Grab gain competitive advantage through localized HR team. Lastly, strategic HRM was observed in Proton, whose HR strategies align with the company's goal of international expansion. This firm network help support our evaluation and deepen our understanding of global HRM strategy. Strength and weakness of the article. Strength. The article provide a solid overview of HR challenge, such as cultural diversity and the shift toward digital HR. It also emphasizes the importance of strategic HR transformation. Weakness. The content is too general, lacking specific real-life example or case study. It does not clearly explain how companies should manage the cultural issue or What tools are effective? It's overly optimistic about digital HR, and does not discuss potential challenge such as data privacy or technical limitation. Now, I will move to 4.0, feedback and personal view. For personal view and reaction to the article show me how HR has evolved into a strategic role that support business goal through talent development and performance management. I was especially interested in the idea of balancing global standard with local adaptation. It's also introduced a multi-level way of thinking about HR issue, which helped me see how external policies, company culture, and individual behavior all connect. Overall, the article strengthened my interest in HR and remind me that good HR is really about understanding and supporting people. Let's explore key lessons that will reshape future HR and drive organizational success. First is involving HR role. The first critical lesson is HR evolution from handling administrative tasks to become a strategic partner deeply aligned with a business goal. This means prioritizing talent development, workforce planning, and performance management. Second is multi-level framework. We learn to adopt a multi-level framework, understanding macro factor like economic trend and regulation, meso element like organizational structure, culture, and micro level individual behavior. Third is holistic problem solving. Future HR requiring holistic problem solving, diagnosing root cause across all level, not just treating surface level symptom. The fourth one is culture agility. We must cultivate culture agility, embracing ambiguity and complexity while driving continuous learning through diverse experience. The fifth one is performance-oriented HR. Finally, HR will leverage data analytics and digital platform to directly link activity like recruitment and training to measure the business outcome. By integrating these 5 pillars, strategic partnership, multi-level analysis, holistic problem solving, cultural agility, and data-driven performance, HR will transform from the support function to a business leader. Turning to our perspective on outer view, we find both alignment and area needing caution. The agreement statement. We strongly agree with the author on HRM strategy evolution, shifting from administrative support to a true business partnership. This includes adopting a multi-level firm network that consider macro factor like economy and regulation, meso element like structure and culture, and also micro-level individual behavior. We also endorse balancing the global standardization with a truthful local adoption. This agreement statement, however, we less optimistic about the utter assumption of seamless performance-driven HR implementation. In practice, organizations face the real-world hurdle like a data integrity gap, privacy constraint, and challenge accurately measuring employee engagement, hurdle the author underestimate. So the key takeaway for our conclusion, adopt a strategic HRM sentence but pair it with careful, practical planning, especially when designing performance management system to navigate these complexities.
In conclusion, this article highlights how global transformation in HR is reshaping the role of HR managers. HR professionals must now balance global consistency with local adaptability. They need to understand not only organizational goals but also cultural, legal, and technological differences that exist in every region where their company operates. The article outlines some of the biggest challenges such as managing cultural diversity, adopting new technologies, and competing for the global talent. At the same time, there are many opportunities including building more flexibility, organizational structure, promoting corporate social responsibility, and encouraging innovation through diverse teams. Based on what we learned, we suggest 3 clear recommendations for future HRM practice. First is using technology tools wisely like Microsoft HR platforms. Next is localizing HR policies like McDonald's does and applying tourists practically as Unilever does with Ofstet's model. That's the conclude our presentation. Thank you for your attention.